Today, we're breaking down one of the biggest questions we get asked. How much XRP do you actually need to become a millionaire? And along the way, I'll share why I believe a $2,000 XRP isn't just a wild dream, it could be what's required for global settlement market. If you're bullish on XRP, smash that like button and stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see just how early you really are. Let's start with the big claim. Why could XRP realistically hit $2,000? Think about the markets XRP is built to move. You've got SWIFT payments at around $5 trillion per day, the foreign exchange market at $6 to $7 trillion, commodities at another $6 to $7 trillion, and the back end of the stock market in the same range. Altogether, that's roughly $25 trillion moving every single day. Now consider supply. XRP has about 10 billion tokens in circulation. If each token only moved once per day, the math suggests a price north of $2,500 per XRP just to cover that settlement volume. Realistically, tokens might circulate multiple times, but even then, demand pushes the fair value far higher than we are at today. And that's just the utility side. Add in the catalyst, spot ETFs coming online, corporations and sovereign wealth funds buying XRP for reserves, exchanges using XRP for liquidity after Tether fades, tokenization of real estate and assets in the Middle East, plus AMMs and liquidity pools locking up XRP supply. By the end of the year, there could realistically be only a few billion XRP liquid and available. The rest will be locked, staked, or sitting on balance sheets. That's why $2,000 XRP is not just possible, it's reasonable given demand versus supply. Now, let's get into the millionaire question. How much XRP would you actually need? Looking at the XRP rich list data, it's clear the bar keeps rising. Years ago, a few $100s could put you in the top 10 holders. Today, it's closer to 7,000 just to hit that rank. That shows how quickly retail investors are getting priced out. Here's the real kicker. Back in 2013, $750 in XRP could have turned into over $140,000 today. A $1,400 investment back then worth over $270,000 today. Now let's move that forward. If XRP hits $10, having 100,000 tokens makes you a millionaire. If XRP hits $100, just 10,000 token gets you there. And if we ever see that $2,000 scenario, you'd only need 500 tokens. The key point is this: the longer you wait, the harder it is to accumulate enough XRP to change your life. History shows us that once XRP breaks its all-time high of $3.84, it enters price discovery. We saw it in 2017, we saw it in 2021, and we didn't even break all-time high then. Imagine the volatility when it finally does. This bull cycle is also different. We've got ETFs launching, the Clarity Act on the horizon, institutional adoption across NASDAQ, BlackRock, and banks worldwide, and for the first time, a pro-crypto US president openly meeting with Ripple. When you stack those catalysts together, it's not just another bull run, it could be a super cycle. So to wrap it up, XRP has real potential utility that could justify a $2,000 valuation. The rich list shows retail investors are slowly being priced out. And whether your goal is $10, $100, or $2,000 per XRP, the earlier you position yourself, the better your odds are of joining that millionaire club. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Do you believe XRP will reach $10 in this bull run, or are you aiming higher? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss tomorrow's update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.